Hail Biafra! This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment. Everywhere change you go, I know Soludo will not receive this one with smiles. Hey, in a long time they've been killing Biafrans without repercussion. Now, Egu changed it because anybody able now, you will face the consequence. Because Soludo, number one, is the chief security of Anambra State, chief security officer. I am one again order. If there's anything that goes wrong, Soludo will fish it out if he wills to fish it out. But if he keeps quiet and Biafrans are being killed, mass burial ground everywhere, no account, no condolence, no compensation, no sorry, no nothing. No, Biafra of before, that is it. Now, Biafra has changed. Prime Minister is in charge. And I know this message you have to share it to Anambra State people. Let them save themselves the stress. Let us in turn torture these people. Let them feel the pains that Biafrans have been feeling over time. That is a way to go. It is not wickedness. It is called discipline. All right? Share this to Soludo and his likes. Thank you and God bless you.
I will be open here to address a lot of your concern. But let me start this particular space, live space today, by saying we will never allow those who killed us to have peace in Biafra land. We will never allow them to have successful burial of their loved ones. We will never allow them to have a successful burial of their parents. We will never allow them to conduct any burial ceremony in Biafra land as far as this particular Biafra struggle continues to go on under Nigeria. For this reason, I want to get a very explicit report on the planned burial arrangement of Soludo's mother, which, according to the information, is to hold on the 23rd of December. Everybody in Anambra, old Anambra, every Biafran, we need authentic information about the planned burial. We can never allow them to bury their loved ones in peace. They never buried those they killed in Biafra. The family they deprived and killed their loved ones never had the opportunity to bury them. They never had the opportunity to even recover the corpses. Those who are mourning in anger and bitterness, those their loved ones have been killed by the bullet of Soludo and his accomplices and cohort. Each time there is burial, we will make sure they will never have peace. So if Soludo is going to have burial of his mother on the 23rd of December, there will be a change in our sit at home. But I want a very authentic information to this effect. Those of you in Anambra, come up and tell us, is it true that Soludo is going to have a burial on the 23rd of December? Before we go into the announcement that we will make in the next State of the Union broadcast. Changes will come in our already proposed sit at home. However, the topic today remains the declaration of the United States of Biafra, how it will happen. I want every one of you today to understand that you are already in Biafra. Those who are asking, did you say Biafra will come in 2023? Biafra has been restored already. Biafra has been restored. What is remaining is a complete declaration that will be defended. And before that happens, there are many things that we need to put in place, which we are doing day and night. If at this point you are still asking Simon Ekpa, when is the Biafra coming? You say you are declaring Biafra in 2023. I want you to recount the achievement of the Biafra Republic government in exile under the leadership of Simon Ekpa, what we have achieved in 2023, and ask yourself that question again, and you will look very stupid. We have been able to form government in exile in 2023. In 2023, we have formed the de facto government. In 2023, we have launched Biafra Liberation Army. In 2023, we launched Biafra Navy, we launched Biafra Air Force, we launched the forces of Biafra. In 2023, we adopted Helsinki Declaration, which is the Constitution of Biafra. In 2023, we had a convention in Finland where Biafra people gathered from all over the world as delegates to vote on the Biafra Charter, which is a living document subjected to amendment. In 2023, we have created 40 states of Biafra. And believe me, many more states will come, because we are not done yet. In 2023, not only that we created state, we also brought a redesigned and a redrawn Biafra map to reflect the current situation and the current demography of Biafra. In 2023, we started engaging officially Nigeria state in a guerrilla warfare on self-defense. In 2023, we officially and publicly engaged Nigeria Terrorist Army, and we are neutralizing them on a daily basis. It has never happened before in the history of Biafra, after the war. In 2003, we publicly and we openly made sure that Nigeria doesn't kill again in Biafra land and go free. So, if you look at those things I've mentioned, and those ones I have not even mentioned, are you still going to challenge Simon Ekpa that Biafra has not been restored in 2023? Is it when I open my mouth and say, I have declared Biafra, everybody, come now? Is that when you think that Biafra has come? Biafra declaration is not about mouth pronouncement. It's about putting every structure in place. It's about putting every mechanism and measures in place to shaping the map and the structure of Biafra. In 2023, we have designed the economic viability of Biafra. In 2023, we have kicked off the Biafra Urban Development Project. In 2023, we've made a lot of impact globally. In 2023, the Biafra awareness gained the highest momentum in the history of Biafra since after the war. In 2023, we made the Nigeria Terrorist Army to cry on the floor of National Assembly. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. In 2023, those who are serving as the agent of Nigeria, benefiting from the corrupt entity called Nigeria, openly called for persecution, execution, and the kidnapping and arresting of Simon Ekpa, because they know that this is a different thing from what they have seen in their entire life. In 2023, they called for the arrest of Simon Ekpa and called for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Confusion In 2023, after they have used many years to plan the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have come to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a saint. He's a very gentle man. He's a nice person. But just 2 years ago, they kidnapped this nice person from Kenya. 2 years ago, they tortured him for 8 days. 2 years ago, he was an evil man. 2 years ago, they called him terrorist. 2 years ago, he was everything evil to them. 2 years ago, they spent hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. They kidnapped him and put him into a private jet from Kenya to Nigeria. 2 years ago, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was everything evil to Nigeria, including to Ohaneze Ndị Igbo and all of them. 2 years ago, he was the only problem of Nigeria. 2 years ago, he was the only person that constituted all manner of insecurity in Nigeria. He was the one who is more deadlier than Boko Haram. He was everything that Nigeria don't want to see. Today, as Simon Ekpa take the Biafra liberation to the next level, the same people are now calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the most sensible person. These are hypocrites. These are devilish people. These are criminals that only thing they want to do is to give dog a bad name in order to kill it. They have given bad that name to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They themselves were the one who condemned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same people today, they have seen that, yes, indeed, someone actually followed this footstep of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and ready to drag all of them to Biafra land. So that when we get to Biafra land, we will treat their fuck up. We will treat their fuck up very well. Today, the same people who gave the bad name to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to be kidnapped, they slandered his name, blackmailed him to other ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. All of them today has come to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very sensible. Now it is Simon Ekpa is the problem. These people who are just evil from birth refuse to understand why Simon Ekpa have decided to take this thing upon himself to liberate the people of Biafra who has been subjugated and chained with Islamic State agenda. They found themselves in a hole. They tagged us, dots in a circle, because they thought that they have actually systematically conquered everybody by dividing, creating state, dividing us, changing the demography and map of Biafra people. And at the end of the day, they structured out 5 tiny states, called it 5 eastern states. And they say, let us continue to divide them. And now they tell you, oh, you are talking about Biafra. You are just 5 states in the circle. We have come to destroy their evil agenda. Today, you will understand that the plan of the Islamic State has failed. Today, the Biafra people are proudly announcing the 40th state, which is called the United States of Biafra. 40 complete states, cut across board, including in the area where they claim they were never Biafra. The reason we did what we did is that we have studied the reason Nigeria succeeded in creating division between Biafrans in the 60s. Because the leaders of Biafra movement in the 60s, led by Ikemba Odimegwu Ojukwu, had their own flaws. I have come to learn from what Biafra did wrong in 1967 to 1970. I have come to learn what Uwazirike did wrong from the time he was He started the Biafra movement, and I have come to learn what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did right and was in the process of doing before they planned and kidnapped him. I continue from there. And today, we are where we are. They are not resting. Those IPOB Nigeria are not resting as well. Every given opportunity, they think that there is infight in the Biafra government. They will say, oh, their hope now is that they are fighting. Oh, their hope now is that there is a voice note from Madame Erewa. Oh, their vote, they are not, they are fighting. And they are hoping that there is infight in the Biafra government.